air is sliding southward across the state. Wind chills are in the teens to even single digits in some spots, and it's only going to get worse from there. I'll have your forecast coming up first at 4. Karen?
Thank you, Paul. First at 4, we also have breaking news on free COVID tests, when you'll be able to order and how long delivery is supposed to take. Also, no love for tennis player Novak Djokovic. The champion loses his visa to stay in Australia. It's a battle reflecting COVID debates we've seen all around the world. And here's Paula.
A school district trains every single employee, 800 of them, active shooter survival tactics. And only we are there to explain why this district designed its own tactics.
Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Good afternoon. I'm Karen Drew. The White House has just unveiled a plan to give many Americans free COVID-19 test kits. We've seen long lines to get tested and shortages on store shelves. Now, a federal website will start accepting orders next Wednesday, January 19th. The tests are free and will be shipped for free through the U.S. Post Office. There will be a limit of 4 tests per household. The website will be covidtests.gov, but it isn't going live until next week. Shipping will take 7 to 12 days. Now, this is not the answer for people needing tests right now, but will put millions more in circulation. We're also tracking the new case numbers here in Michigan. You can see them on your screen. The state reported 37,000 new cases in the past 2 days. It's a daily average of about 18,000. And the 7-day positivity rate is holding steady at just above 33%. Today, Governor Gretchen Whitmer made her first public appearance since announcing her husband had tested positive for COVID-19. Whitmer says she's always tested negative and was working remotely. This morning, she was in Traverse City to host a discussion with mental health advocates. That meeting focused on policies and priorities as the governor prepares for her State of the State address later on this month. Well, lots of people talking about this one. Local fans and live music are singing a happy tune today about the big comeback of Pine Knob. Yes, the music venue in Clarkston is going back to its original name. The agreement to call the venue DTE Energy Music Theater is over. New corporate partners United Wholesale Mortgage and Trinity Health have agreed the theater should go back to being Pine Knob, a name many of you never stopped using. You can see the new logo on your screen. The timing is just about perfect as Pine Knob will celebrate its 50th summer season this year. By the way, the very first performer on the Pine Knob stage was David Cassidy of the Partridge Family back on June 25th of 1972. Well, if you drive along I-75, buckle up for a new round of construction that starts tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. That's when crews will start closing the northbound I-75 exit ramp to 11 Mile Road. Workers will start working on retaining wall construction. Northbound traffic will be detoured to 14 Mile Road until mid-November during the ramp closure. Now, crews will also close the eastbound and westbound I-696 exits to northbound I-75, but those ramps will reopen by 5 p.m. on Sunday. You can track more road construction online. Just go to the traffic page at clickondetroit.com before you hit the road. Well, we saw some sunshine in downtown Detroit, but you better bundle up. We all know more cold is coming. We can see the single-digit temperatures tonight. Paul Gross is here with our first forecast. Hey, Paul.
Yeah, hey, Karen, and it's the wind chill that's really going to get you. We're going to break that down for you coming up in a few minutes. But right now, if you're heading out in the south, it's in the upper 20s. But look at Pontiac. You're already down to 21, Howell to 22. You can see the Arctic air just kind of filtering in from north to south. And these wind chills are in the teens, even in the single digits in spots to the north. So it's getting cold out there. We're basically dry. We do have a few flurries, light snow showers here, but this is not consequential stuff. This is nothing that's going to cause any particular problems on the roads. So through the evening hours, look at this. We're just going to keep dropping through the teens. And again, we're going to have mostly cloudy skies. There could be a couple of flurries in there, but overall, it's going to be over the weekend that we see the real core of that Arctic air come in. Wind chills near zero at times, even below zero. The big storm south and northeast, that's going to get slammed. And also coming up, we're going to talk about a few flakes, at least a chance, at least Monday and Wednesday. We'll see you in a few minutes, Karen.
All right. Thank you, Paul. Well, even if you've never watched tennis, you've probably heard about the champion's struggle to stay in Australia over the past week. Today, Novak Djokovic's visa was revoked for a second time. His battle highlights worldwide debates dealing with COVID vaccinations and concerns about special treatment. Devin Skillian joins us here with a look at where things stand right now. Devin.
Yeah, Karen, Djokovic is, of course, the defending champion at the Australian Open, which is the sport's first Grand Slam tournament of the year. Right now, probably anybody's guess if he'll actually get to play in the tournament. It is starting on Monday. We're told the world's #1 player could be placed back into immigration detention, though, tomorrow. Australia's immigration minister, Alex Hawke, made the call to revoke Djokovic's visa on, quote, health and good order grounds, is the way he put it. Djokovic is not vaccinated for COVID-19, but was granted 2 exemptions to get into the country. Well, since then, we found out he was out and about in public, maskless, after a COVID diagnosis, and false information was entered on his original travel documents. Star's working on an appeal that will be heard tomorrow. A former pro describes what Djokovic is going through.
He's very mentally strong, and let's just say he was getting ready for the new trial and with his lawyers getting ready for a new court, and hopefully he'll still get a chance. I'm hoping he'll get a chance to play, but looking at it right now, they're just complicating things and making it more uncertain and really difficult.
Polls show public opinion in Australia running against Djokovic after the country's strict lockdown policies and the many sacrifices that Australians have been making during the pandemic. If he's deported, he could be banned from the country for 3 years. We'll keep tracking this court battle. Karen, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Devin. Today, only Local 4 cameras were inside this active shooter training session for the Port Huron School District. The entire staff is learning these life-saving tactics. Paula Tutman tells us while this exercise is not just because of the Oxford school shooting, that tragedy so close to home has actually led to some changes in the lesson plan.
I want you to think about the way high schoolers rotate through classes. That was exactly the situation for staffers in the Port Huron School District today as they were taught active assailant response training.
We remember the day of trainings like this where it was lock the door, get in the corner, pray.
Scenarios no one wants to think about, but most everyone in our region is. What happens if someone gets into a school and deliberately tries to harm anyone they can?
I think Oxford really brought it to the forefront of everybody's mind. I think it's always been there. People have always thought about this could happen at our school, but this happening 45 minutes away from us.
The Port Huron School District often does refreshers, but this half-day session was the deep dive. As the 4th largest employer of St. Clair County, 800 employees rotated from space to space, some dialed in virtually, but the goal was to get every staffer up to speed and prepared with tools and options.
Not just our teachers, but today we are going to have absolutely everyone, every secretary, every custodian, every lunch supervisor, every noon aide, every para-educator, every teacher, and every administrator will all receive the same safety training today.
There are many different kinds of active shooter trainings, but this particular training, Active Assailant Response Training, or AART, was specifically designed by the Port Huron Police Department, St. Clair County Sheriff's Department, and the school district. The message is largely the same, but there are some different tactics and tools, changeable and adjustable for the region or specific facilities. And it includes a focus on first aid and even hand-to-hand combat options.
Sometimes we have to fight back, and that's a scary thing to talk to some students about because they don't realize that they can fight back.
I felt like it just gave you the mindset to think about what you could be in and how you would be best prepared to keep everyone as safe as possible.
The Port Huron Police Department liaison actually taught several sessions today, including one to students this morning because a teacher wanted her students to have the tools.
And the kids actually started looking around for things that they would put in front of the door. They looked around, they saw some filing cabinets that were really heavy, and they started saying, hey, you guys are going to push those in front of the door. And then these people over here are going to work on getting the window open in case we have to escape. And then other kids started grabbing things around the room, saying that they would use that stuff to protect themselves and others.
You know, these staffers were taught a lot of different options, but only one was taken off the table. Do nothing. Experts say that is not an option. Paula Tutman, Local 4.